Okay, so like the Game Awards, you know, the thing that's happening in like 10 days. Well, I'm gonna vote for it. Best esports team. I don't care. I guess these guys. I'm just gonna skip a lot of categories. Best esports athlete, Forsaken. I've heard him before. Heard of him before. Best esports. Isn't it just CS2, Dota 2, LOL, and Valorant every year plus some random game? I'm skipping. Content creator of the year. Me personally, I like Moist Critical. It's gonna be the Burnt Peanut, but I'll say Moist Critical. Is this a question? It's GTA 6. Like, until that game releases, which is never, it's gonna get every single most anticipated game, which means it just farms that award. Can I skip this? Can I skip this in protest? These all, like, Sonic 3 should have been here. But I mean, I guess the best one is Devil May Cry. But I want to vote the Minecraft movie with the memes. It's Devil May Cry though. Best multiplayer. Fuck Arc Raiders. Fuck Battlefield 6. It's split fiction. I don't like shooter games. I don't like FPS games. Fuck Nintendo. And I don't care about all of these, so I'm just gonna say Sonic. Even though Mario Kart's definitely gonna win that. Best Sim strategy. It's not Civ 7. It's also, like, is this it's clearly FF Tactics, like Final Fantasy Tactics. The other ones, I'm sure they're good, except you. But best family game, Split Fiction. Best fighting game, useless category. I don't care. Skipping. Best RPG. Okay, this is where my first controversial take is gonna come in. See, most people are gonna say it's Clair Obscur Expedition 33. And would I agree? Partially. But for best RPG, which is a category about like role playing, I feel like KCD 2 is a more in-depth RPG than E33. KCD 2 as an RPG is better, even though I can definitely say with 100% certainty Expedition 33 is the better game out of the two. I'm still voting it there though. And this isn't really a question. Silk Song is basically guaranteed this award. I swear if DS2 or Yote wins this, I'm not saying they're bad games, I love them. But Silk Song, best action game, these all suck except you, Hades 2. I don't care about VIR. I don't care about mobile game. I guess I'll vote Destiny Rising. Best debut indie. It's Expedition 33. They're gonna win this, but they're gonna win this. So I don't want to vote for them, and I don't know what the hell Desplote is. So for me, it's really between Dispatch and Blueprints. And Dispatch, it's really great, but I'm sorry, I'm giving it to Blueprints. Blueprints is actually my sixth prediction for Game of the Year. For the Game of the Year, my predictions were Silk Song, Hades 2, Expedition 33, DS2, Donkey Kong Bonanza, and Blueprints, because they always like a low-key indie game in there. And Blueprints was actually KCD 2, but... Best indie game. This is one of the most stacked categories this year. Now, immediately, I haven't played Absalom, and I haven't played Bollocks Pit either, but I've heard really good things about it. Change my mind, Expedition 33 is not an indie game, it is a AA game. It's very clearly a AA game. Between Blueprints, Hades 2, and Silk Song, we can rule out Blueprints for me. We can rule out Blueprints, because I don't think it's beating these two. And between these two, I like Silk Song more. This time I'm not voting E33 to give other games a chance. I'm not voting E33 in protest. Best community support this year, the only game out of these that I actually play regularly is Fortnite, so sure. Best ongoing, same thing, I only play Fortnite out of these. Marvel Rivals is definitely going to win this though. Don't care. Best performance, I feel like a bunch of the actors from Dispatch got absolutely robbed, and out of these, it's not Erika Ishii and it's not Konatsu Kato. It's between the three Expedition 33 actors and Troy Baker. Between these, I haven't played Indiana Jones and the Great Circle, so no. And Jennifer English did a really good job, but like Charlie Cox and Ben Starr, it's between them. I feel like Ben Starr's gonna win. I'd have to agree, but I like Gustav. Best audio design. The audio design category never made sense to me. Like, you have best music, which is something you can actually quantify. But with best audio design, how do you compare something like Expedition 33 with insane music, insanely satisfying sound effects to something like Battlefield 6 with like hyper realistic like battlefield noises and shit? At the end of the day, I like Ghost of Yote for this category. I'm sorry, but I'm sorry I haven't voted Expedition 33 yet. I will, trust me. Best score. Oh, okay, this is probably my most controversial take. One of my most controversial takes here. Not Darren Korb, not Tomod Ottawa, and not and it's not DS2. For me, it's easily between Expedition 33 by Lorien Testar and Silk Song by Christopher Larkin. Probably my two favorite video game soundtracks of all time. And I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to go with Silk Song. Everyone knows that everyone says Expedition 33 wins this category, and I agree. Expedition 33 has some insane songs like Claire Obscure, Lumiere, Gustave, We Lost, Envie Dame, and Monoko, for example. But it's like 8 hours long, and about half of that soundtrack is mid. Meanwhile, for Silk Song, even though its highs don't reach as high as Expedition 33, there isn't a single bad track in it. Yeah, sure, the worst tracks you might think are bad, but the only reason they're bad is because what they're being compared to are some of the best in gaming. So, Silk Song. Art direction. Okay, out of these, once again, I'm gonna have to go with Silk Song. I love Silk Song, as you can tell. Silk Song, like Hollow Knight's art is one of the main things that got me to go play Hollow Knight for the first time, and they just did it better in Silk Song. So even though I'm sure all these ones are like really great, but Silk Song. And now it's time for the big ones. Best narrative. Expedition 33 is easily one of my top two narratives of all time in any video game. The only game that even compares to it in this category is Final Fantasy VII and all its spin-offs. I love that game's story, but Expedition 33 absolutely sweeps all of these guys off the... They just sweep all of them, bro. Best game direction. For me, it's really between DS2 and Expedition 33. And I'm gonna say Expedition 33 because of how much it actually innovated in the like parrying, dodging. It's turn-based, but not really. And game of the year, the big one. Well, everyone knows that KCD2 is the least likely to be on. And from how much I've said, I fucking hate Nintendo this video. You can probably rule out Bonanza. So for me, it's between E33, DS2, Hades 2, and Silk Song. Of these games, well, first of all, I can rule out DS2. It's a good game. It just does not come close to these three. So we have the three big indie hitters here: E33, Hades 2, Silk Song, and I'm ruling out Hades 2. Because we all knew which two will actually have a chance. Expedition 33 is by far the front runner, easily the most voted game. I'm sure it's definitely going to win Game of the Year. But if there's any game at all with a chance this year of winning Game of the Year over it, it's Silk Song. Look, Expedition 33 is just like top 3 games of the decade, in my opinion. Up there with like Elden Ring. I don't know what else to put there, but up there with Elden Ring. And probably Breath of the Wild. But for me, when I play a game, I don't really care about the story or the music. Yeah, sure. Story and music are very important and they can elevate your game a lot. But when I play the game, the most important thing is gameplay. And for me, Silk Song easily has better gameplay than Expedition 33. I love turn-based games, don't get me wrong. I don't hate turn-based games. I love turn-based games normally. And when you have someone that did this to turn-based games, holy. But I'm going to have to go with Silk Song. This is my game of the year.